What if I told you that everything you have ever manifested in your life started with a single moment of pure intention? And what if the reason you have not achieved certain dreams is not because you lack ability or opportunity, but because you have misunderstood what intention really is? Today we are exploring Dr. Wayne Dyer's transformational book, The Power of Intention, a book that challenges everything you thought you knew about creating the life you desire and reveals the spiritual force that makes all manifestation possible. Published in 2004. The Power of Intention represents the culmination of Dr. Wayne Dyer's decades of research into human potential and spiritual growth. Dyer, who sold over 100 million books worldwide and was known as the father of motivation, presents intention not as wishful thinking or goal setting, but as connecting to a universal creative force. He argues that intention is not something you do, it is something you align with. This book is not just about achieving external success. 'Tis about awakening to your highest self and living from a place of infinite possibility. The first key principle is understanding that intention is a field of energy that you connect to, not create. Dyer explains that intention is not your personal will or desire. It is the creative force of the universe itself. This field of intention has specific qualities. It is creative, kind, loving, beautiful, expansive, abundant, and receptive. When you align yourself with these qualities, you tap into the same force that creates galaxies, grows flowers, and beats your heart. Most people try to force things to happen through willpower, but true manifestation comes from harmonizing with this universal field. Consider Maria, an artist who spent years struggling to make her creative work successful. She would sit at her easel, forcing herself to paint, pushing through creative blocks, and desperately networking to sell her art. The harder she tried, the more frustrated she became. When Maria learned about intention as a field of energy, she changed her entire approach. Instead of forcing creativity, she began each painting session by connecting to the loving, creative energy of the universe. She would meditate on beauty and allow inspiration to flow through her. Her art transformed, becoming more authentic and powerful. Opportunities started appearing naturally. Gallery owners approached her. Collectors discovered her work and commissions began flowing in. By aligning with the creative field of intention rather than forcing outcomes, Maria accessed a level of success she never imagined. The second principle is that you must shift from ego-based thinking to intention-based living. Dyer identifies the ego as the primary obstacle to connecting with intention. The ego operates from fear, scarcity, judgment, and separation. It believes in limitations and sees life as a struggle where you must compete for limited resources. Intention-based living comes from your higher self, which operates from love, abundance, unity, and infinite possibility. When you live from intention, you stop asking, "What can I get?" and start asking, "How can I give?" This shift in consciousness opens doorways that ego-based thinking keeps closed. Take David, an entrepreneur who spent his early career focused solely on personal success. He worked 80-hour weeks, constantly worried about competitors, and made decisions based on fear of failure. His business grew slowly, and relationships suffered. After reading about intention-based living, David transformed his approach. Instead of focusing on what he could extract from his business, he asked how he could serve his customers and employees better. He began making decisions from love rather than fear, creating products that genuinely helped people rather than just generated profit. His business exploded with growth, but more importantly, work became fulfilling and meaningful. By shifting from ego to intention, David discovered that serving others was the fastest path to personal success. The third principle is the power of feeling grateful before your desires manifest. Most people think gratitude comes after receiving what they want, but Dyer teaches that gratitude is actually the key to manifestation. When you feel genuinely grateful for something before it appears in your physical reality, you align your vibration with having it. Gratitude is not just politeness. It is a powerful creative force that signals to the universe that you are ready to receive. The field of intention responds to the feeling of already having what you desire, not the desperate need for it. Sarah provides a beautiful example. She had been single for 3 years and desperately wanted to find her life partner. She would constantly think about being lonely and worried that she might never meet the right person. A friend introduced her to the concept of gratitude before manifestation. Sarah began a daily practice of writing in her journal, as if she already had the loving relationship she desired. She would write things like, "I am so grateful for my amazing partner, who makes me laugh every day, and thank you for the beautiful love we share." At first, it felt strange, but gradually, Sarah began to feel genuinely grateful for this love that had not yet appeared. Her energy shifted from desperation to appreciation. Within 6 months, she met James at a bookstore, and they immediately connected. Sarah realized that by feeling grateful before the relationship manifested, she had become a vibrational match for the love she desired. The fourth principle is learning to trust in the wisdom of uncertainty. The ego craves control and predictability, but intention works through mystery and synchronicity. Dyer teaches that you must release attachment to specific outcomes and trust that the universe knows better than your limited perspective how to fulfill your intentions. This does not mean being passive. It means taking inspired action while remaining open to unexpected opportunities and pathways. When you trust uncertainty, you allow miracles to unfold in ways you never could have planned. Michael's story illustrates this perfectly. He had been working as an accountant for 15 years, but dreamed of becoming a writer. His ego created elaborate 5-year plans with specific milestones and timelines. Every time something did not go according to his plan, he would get frustrated and nearly give up. After learning to trust uncertainty, Michael changed his approach. He set the intention to become a published author, but released attachment to exactly how it would happen. He began writing consistently while staying open to unexpected opportunities. A chance conversation with a stranger at a coffee shop led to meeting an editor who was looking for exactly the type of book Michael was writing. Within a year, he had a book deal and was transitioning to full-time writing. By trusting the wisdom of uncertainty, Michael allowed the universe to orchestrate events in ways his limited planning never could have achieved. The fifth principle is understanding that you attract what you are, not what you want. This is perhaps the most profound teaching in the book. Your external world reflects your internal state of being. If you want abundance but feel scarcity inside, you will continue to attract scarcity. If you desire love but carry anger and resentment, love will remain elusive. Dyer emphasizes that manifestation is not about changing the outside world. It is about transforming yourself to become a vibrational match for what you intend to create. Jennifer discovered this truth through her career struggles. For years, she desperately wanted a promotion at her marketing firm, but kept getting passed over. She would complain about unfair treatment and feel resentful toward colleagues who advanced. Despite her qualifications, opportunities remained elusive. When Jennifer learned about attracting what you are, she realized she was embodying victim consciousness and resentment. She began an inner transformation process, cultivating appreciation for her current position and celebrating colleague successes. She focused on being the leader she wanted to become, taking initiative and supporting team members. Her energy shifted from resentment to empowerment. Within months, not only did she receive the promotion she wanted, but she was offered an even better position at a competing firm. By becoming the person she wanted to attract success for, Jennifer naturally drew opportunities to herself. Dyer also teaches about the 9 intentions for connecting with the creative field. Being creative, being kind, being loving, being beautiful, being expanding, being abundant, being receptive, being aware, and being of service. These are not things you do occasionally. They are ways of being that align you with the source of all creation. The more consistently you embody these qualities, the more powerfully you connect with intention. Another crucial concept is that obstacles and challenges are not signs. That intention is not working. They are opportunities for growth and redirection. When you encounter difficulties while pursuing your intentions, instead of giving up, you should ask what lesson or gift this experience contains. Often what appears to be a setback is actually the universe redirecting you towards something even better than what you originally intended. So, there you have it. The transformational principles from the power of intention connect to intention as a universal field of energy. Shift from ego-based thinking to intention-based living. Practice gratitude before manifestation. Trust the wisdom of uncertainty. And understand that you attract what you are, not just what you want. These are not mere concepts to think about. They are ways of being that require daily practice and commitment. The beauty of Dyer's teachings is that they unite practical manifestation techniques with deep spiritual wisdom. You are not just learning to get what you want. You are learning to align with your highest self and contribute to the world in meaningful ways. When you live from intention, you stop being a victim of circumstances and become a conscious co-creator of your reality. If this exploration of intention has opened new possibilities in your mind, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss our upcoming videos on manifestation and personal transformation. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these principles resonates most with you? Have you experienced the difference between forcing outcomes and allowing intention to work through you? And if you are ready to dive deeper into this life-changing material, I have linked The Power of Intention in the description below. This book will challenge your assumptions and provide practical tools for living from your highest potential. Until next time, remember, you are not separate from the creative force of the universe. You are an expression of it. Align with intention and watch your life transform in ways you never imagined possible. Knowledge is only powerful when applied. Take one idea from today's book and put it into action. If you want more summaries on personal finance, leadership, and self-development, subscribe and join me on this journey of growth.